Good morning, Fairfield Christian. It is Monday morning, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. It's my little homage to Star Wars. There's Anakin. His shadow is Darth Vader. He eventually becomes Darth Vader. Hope you guys enjoy wearing all your Star Wars gear today. But I can't believe it's May already. May. Last month of school. We're getting out of school soon. I know you guys are excited. I'm excited too. But that means we're also winding down to the end of John chapter 17. And this week, we're in verses 20 and 21, and this is what it says. I am praying not only for these disciples, but also for all who will ever believe in me through their message. I pray that they will all be one, just as you and I are one. As you are in me, Father, and I am in you. And may they be in us, so that the world will believe you sent me. I want to focus on verse 21 there, where it says, I pray that they will all be one, just as you and I are one. And Jesus is talking about unity. Just a few chapters earlier in John chapter 10, Jesus talked about us all being one flock. The next chapter, John chapter 11, Jesus talks about coming together as a nation, even the scattered people of God. And there's many things in this world that will scatter us, that'll bring us apart, cause disunity, cause us to disagree and not like one another. Money is one of those things. Some people have a lot of money, some people don't have a lot of money. And that in this world can often tear people apart. Money is, the love of money is the root of all evil. And so we can see how that can cause problems in relationships. In this country, race has been a big thing that has divided people. Whether the color of your skin was light or whether the color of your skin was dark or somewhere in between, that has been a source of contention in this country. A thing that pulls us apart. We tend to focus on the differences rather than the same things that we have the same. And it's the same way in the church. All of us here at this school, we're all from different denominations. What does that really mean? It means that there are some slight differences in some minor ways that we interpret the Bible. But for the most part, as Christians, we have to believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins. Through his death, burial, and resurrection, and our belief in that, that is what saves us. Jesus came as the sacrifice for all of us. And the only way to the Father is through him. As Christians, that's what we believe. And we need to focus on the things that are similar and not focus on the things that are different among us. If we tend to focus on those differences, it is going to tear us apart. And that's not what Jesus wants. He wants us all to be one. In this specific reference, in terms of what he's talking to, and also in the references in chapter 10 and chapter 11, Jesus is really talking about the Jews and the Gentiles. And so many of the Jews believed that the Messiah was just coming to save the Jews. They didn't realize that Jesus was also coming to save the Gentiles. And the Gentiles, that just means that anybody else who is not Jewish, they'll be Gentiles. Most of us, that I'm not Jewish, therefore I'm a Gentile. And Jesus came for me too. And even in Jesus' day, there was a lot of division. There was a lot of separation among the people, whether you were Jewish or Roman or Samaritan or any Gentile outside the Jewish community. There was a lot of division there. And the Jews wanted to separate themselves from all these people. And early on, the Jews were meant to be a symbol for the entire world. And God did want them to be separated. But it's now coming to a time where Jesus came for all of us. Actually, because the Jews rejected him. Jesus brought his message to the Jews first, and the Jews rejected his message. And so then Jesus released it to the Gentiles as well. So Jesus came to die for all of us. And we need to remember that. And we need to bring that together in unity and make sure that we're dealing with not only with people that are not believers, but we're dealing with other Christians as well. We need to make sure we come together in unity. And I'm very proud of our school. I think our school has done a great job of that. People of all different backgrounds, people of all different races, people of all different skin color, people of all different economic status. We've all come together as lovers of Christ. And we've created a great family here at Fairfield Christian School. I'm very proud of that. And I think that's the vision that Jesus has. He wants a church here on earth that looks like the church that's going to be in heaven. And I think our school looks like that. So I think you guys have done a great job of accepting one another, of coming together in unity. And I think we need to continue that moving forward, not just this year, but in the following years moving forward in Fairfield Christian School. All right, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got parent feedback night on Thursday night. We've got our FCS variety show on Friday night. I hope you guys are practicing and getting ready for that. So things are moving quickly. We're getting towards the end of the year, and I'm excited to see what God's going to do in this last month of the school year. God bless. I'll see you on campus.